Here we go, second semifinal, Infi versus Moon. A dream semifinal for sure. The winner will play against TH in the grand final for $7,700 at the Douyu TV Thunder and Fire Cup. The poll is heavily in favor of Infi after his performance yesterday against Lawliot, but let's see what those two players have accomplished so far in this tournament. Moon started in Group B, defeated Colorful, defeated WFZ, won his group, and then went on a rampage against 120 yesterday. There was not a single chance for 120, who did not have his best day. But yeah, Infi on the other side, in Group D, playing Night Elf against his Orc opponents Lin and Focus, defeated them as well. He was up against the Night Elf, switched back to his human race against Lawlight. 3-2 in the first close series of this tournament. And he decided that on Northern Isles in the end. So, a duel of two strategic geniuses of two Warcraft 3 legends. Infi versus Moon. Here we go.
I love when players like this meet. Like, they are the kings of their races. The entire world is looking towards them for guidance. We already had that earlier with TH. And also with Foggy nowadays. He certainly has that reputation now to his chest. Although the innovator and the guy to look for Night Elf might still be Moon. Let's take a look at the heroes first. We have had some deviation here today and the last couple of days. AM first versus Keeper first. Especially, I wonder how's Moon gonna play this, because Foggy played pretty straight up, right? Nothing too surprising, but Infi just shut him down. How is Moon gonna adjust now with this new knowledge?
Well, maybe with an expansion here on this map. This was something that Foggy did not go for, as he was tempted into super aggression after a great early game. Normally, you would counter-expand, and since it's Moon, he is so greedy for gold, he almost all the time expands. It's very rare to see him with Glaive Thrower pushes. Rather go mass Dryads from that moment on. So we have a Keeper, standard hero. We have an Archmage, standard hero. Both will go for the gold mines, most likely, very early on. Let's see if they... oh, actually, he lures them out already. And so they are on the way back. Here comes the Militia Force. So they should not throw their boulders.
Exactly. This is the usual messing with the AI that we keep on talking about here on Northern Isles. I'm surprised the Wisp here wasn't interfering with this, because if the Wisp does interfere, sometimes that can not work then. But he's getting the double detonate off instead. That's a pretty big mistake, honestly, here by Infi, getting both water elementals dispelled, and now they are already both dead. But only the Rock Golem is left, so he actually won't be taking too much damage, but I was getting a little bit nervous there already.
Gets rewarded with a Pendant of Energy. That's one more Water Elemental for him. And as we expected it, Moon expanding immediately. The creep spot is not even done yet. And there's a pause.
Yeah, I think Infi disconnected out of the game there. He was just standing around for 5 seconds.
Ah, okay.
Perhaps
Didn't
a bit
catch
of
that,
a
so
connection issue. Yeah, we saw in the last couple of weeks already AMs with footy support on level 2 being aggressive against this Night Elf early expansion can be pretty effective, because once the Keeper's out of mana, he doesn't really do much anymore. But when you're expanding him yourself, do you really have the forces, the numbers to pull something like that off? We're gonna see.
Infi had some issues with his mouse yesterday, if I remember correctly.
Ah, yeah, right, he said that once.
And it seems like Infi dropped. So hopefully he can reconnect. That's of course a little advantage for Moon already, as it was a few seconds before the pause. Yeah. Where Moon could act and Infi couldn't.
That's truly the only thing though. It was like maybe 5 seconds at the most.
Regame.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, basically nothing happened this game.
Pendant of Energy was a good drop though.
Was it, for whom was it?
For Infi.
I didn't see.
For Infi.
For Infi. Oh, yeah. That's true. But if you're the one to drop, you don't have reason to complain, actually.
Absolutely true. Yes, yes. Do you know if Moon is living in China or Korea? I guess Korea, right?
I got no idea.
Okay, Infi is back in the lobby. And we're gonna restart this on Northern Isles.
Okay, hopefully this time the connection will hold. There was a bit of a mistake / a bit of a good play coming in against the double water elementals with a detonate, but as I said, it really didn't result in much. That creep camp really is super easy to creep if you manipulate in that way that these players are doing it.
Yeah, Moon was heavily focusing on his own creeping and expanding, right? So not too much attention to what Infi is doing, except the detonate, of course, which was nice.
Yeah. Something, by the way, that we saw from Foggy heavily prioritized earlier today. Not caring about level 3 keeper at all. He was all about level 2 aggression. Moon already seeming in the first couple of moments here perhaps to have a different approach, as he took 2 creep camps to start with. But alright, here we go, second chance. Regame after that unfortunate disconnect. The positions remain the same, with Moon up in the top right and Infi down in the bottom left. You think one of them is going to try to go for a mind game here? Would have looked at the stream for a couple of seconds and now change up his play?
I don't think so, man. It's too distracting. You want to be in the zone and stay focused to your own screen and to your own game, and then like watching at streams. I don't think that's their attitude here. I think both players think that they are so strong they don't need this if they play their best. So rather focus on yourself.
And what kind of mind game could you really go for? Is there like a really risky opening that you may go for that could be very beneficial to you? If there is, I don't really know it. I thought it was fast expansion in general for human, but we've seen now numerous times that apparently it is playable again. Or is it? Maybe Moon has a stronger play against it in mind. This is what I mentioned earlier already. When the Keeper and the Alchemist came into the meta and looked so strong, it just seemed like they would destroy human expansions time and time again. Foggy earlier wasn't able to do it. Lawlight wasn't really able to do it. Maybe Moon will be, though.
Yeah, if someone introduces something new, then it should be Moon. He is undefeated since October. That's so sick, man. I mean, not losing anything at WGL, not losing anything at Chenkui Cup, not losing anything here, not losing anything at BREC. He is the best that we have at the moment in the scene. But as we saw, TH and Infi, shape is rising, and it's getting tougher for the Night Elves.
And he has not looked completely invulnerable, Moon has, as he lost his games, couple of games at Next at least. So there are some chinks in the armor at least. Alright, similar, exact same opening as the last game, with the Keeper starting with a small camp, going for the natural after, and again we have TH, Infi, excuse me, going for the same creep.
It's so fascinating how it always happens to you.
Moon again with the Wisp, not messing with the AI.
And not detonating here. Maybe he thinks it's not worth it if they're not so close together. Yeah, this time Infi does it better. Moves the Water Elemental out of range of the detonate. Claws +9. And once upon a time, Infi had a nickname called I Need Claws. So not that bad for an Archmage to get this one.
Claws always good. The creep here was a little bit worsely executed. No, wait, worse is not a word. Worse executed. The Water Elemental there wasn't tanking against the creep, so there's a little bit more damage on the Peasants. This really isn't much, and normally doesn't mean much, but if the Keeper should decide to be aggressive, that could hurt perhaps slightly.
And the
but
first
Moon
footman,
for now, being just completely passive, and gets his pendant of energy here at the natural.
And the first footman kill already. Infi was scouting, but there was an entangle, as he was level 2 already. Wisps are moving over. This should be a safe expansion. Archmage should not be in a position to push this yet, with only 3 footmen and no Water Elemental.
I love the Wisps here. Ready against the Water Elementals. Oh, but the Lightning Shield.
Insta-split though by Moon. So nice.
Yeah, right away. Keeper only has 1 entangle here, by the way. Considering where he wants to use it. Once again, going for the Treants here instead. Not that effective. First Archer falls, but so does the Footy. And the Keeper now only 1 kill away from level 3. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Entangle coming in now. But doesn't even need it. Once again, Moon, we saw this already yesterday or 2 days ago. He's really conservative with his mana usage. Using it now as he hits level 3. Another kill for him, and the expansion is not cancelled.
That's a lot of Footman kills, man. 3? 4? Not too sure. But Infi has only 1 remaining. Expo is up though, so he can replenish them super fast. But that will go into the timing of the tech. Moon should be able to tech soon, while the expansion is not even up. Also going for an early shop, which is something that we don't always see.
Yeah, this opening did not work for Infi at all. With an attack like this, you want to kill ideally the Expo, but at least kill some archers.
The militia were supposed to creep the Murlocs, but guess what? The archers saw it. And this has to be abandoned as well, which results in another kill for Moon.
Oh, and he needed just 1 kill, but he needed it so desperately for level 3. Now he's not even there. At least he's delaying the Entangle, so that's pretty nice. Also, he's distracting from his own expansion, so it's not all horrible.
I'm not even sure if the water elemental damage is enough to cancel this.
But he cancelled it already, so it's already delayed.
Okay, yeah. But
if he had gotten that kill from the creeps, that would have been level 3. That would have been another cancel. But he didn't quite get it. And yeah, Moon is playing this very differently. A lot more passive for long periods of time. Results in level 3 Keeper way earlier and way more reliably. And he's even going for the Shredder now. He is going for a long economy game, I was thinking. But he's still tier 1.
Yeah.
Tier 1 Shredder, that's
something man.
Rare.
I don't know what he's expecting from Infi, that he buys the Shredder this early. Gets the experience, Wand of Mana stealing. Of course, no disable, so the Keeper can basically do whatever he wants. Trying to get some more kills on these Footmen, which is... yeah, it's interesting how different Moon and Foggy approach this. Like, this Keeper is going for the Footmen so hard, completely ignoring Infi's expansion, Infi's workers, just going for the army, and never let Infi go to this critical mass.
Yeah, just playing a very, very different game. Going for the long run, going for the macro game, not putting himself in that dangerous push position, which oftentimes will end up being an all-in strategy. So how's the tech looking? The downside of this is Moon's tech is pretty damn late. He invested heavily into the early. He's in fact behind the human tech. Wow, we basically never see that.
Really rare indeed.
But Moon is a big fan of the Dryads. I wouldn't be surprised to see them coming out in numbers, in high numbers on tier 2.
800 gold for Infi already. Blacksmith and construction, tier 2 at 40%. Towers in the main, and more footmen and more creeping to get the Archmage up to, or closer to 4, where the Keeper almost is already. There is, of course, Treants. If you can stop the Blacksmith, that would be a nice move, but he doesn't want to commit to this without his archers. 6 archers, by the way.
Is he making more? 7.
7.
Hippo Riders, what?
What, with Huntress? With a Huntress Hall, I mean?
Players' forces are under attack.
I mean, it has to be Hippo Riders, right? Why would you make 7 archers?
Some weird mass range build with... I don't know.
Alright, apparently not. He's going for the Dryad upgrades. But he really doesn't have... Oh, is he playing single Keeper again?
Single Keeper, mass archer, mass range?
No, he's going towards the tavern. Seems like he may be looking for the second hero here. Very unusual build by Moon.
But that's what these gods do. They have their special strategies for these special matches. This is exactly what we see here. Archers attacking now will not get rid of this second tower.
It's quite a bit of damage though. And are not taking that much themselves. Tower may remain alive, but this is going to be very expensive. Second hero is the Alchemist, but that is the one for Infi. Whereas Moon is still on only 1 hero, and the Keeper is finding more kills towards these footies, getting extra experience now. Oh, but these archers are left on their lonesome now, and a few of them will certainly be falling.
One is dead, but he splits them, so I guess at max one more will fall. Yeah, with this acid bomb. Oh, actually 2. It's nighttime now, though.
And Moon's rushing tier 3, seems to be going towards the MGs immediately.
No. We had this before with Chimeras. Archer into Chimeras.
It's double lures, though.
Oh, wait. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So he's... Oh, sad. So he is rushing Mountain Giants.
Yeah. Also, chimps against human. I'm really not sure that that's the best idea.
Well, if
here we go, Alchemist second finally.
One of the wind to prevent the entangles.
So interesting, he goes into mass archers, 7 archers just to have a backbone in the mid game to rush towards these MGs. He's gonna be throwing in a couple of dryads here. 2 are being made. Of course, the utility of just 1 or 2 for the slow is amazing. I don't think he's gonna be going many more though.
Would be weird indeed. Keeper has a lot of mana. Infi stays on tier 2 with double Sanctum and Workshop. It's weird to see a double Sanctum these days. Usually it's Barrack Sanctum Workshop, but Infi seems comfortable to saturate them.
Double Sanctum, of course, was all the rage back in the old patch, in the old meta, when it was about Breakers. But Breakers against MG is a really bad idea.
Indeed. Moon heavy on the upgrades as well.
He's just in such a comfortable position. I love the way he's playing this. Yes, he knows the Keeper and the Alchemist are strong, but why force it? Why be aggressive? Why to win this early? Just get your tech ready, get your economy ready. He's got tier 3 done. He's got the Shredder getting him all this lumber. He's got all the upgrades in the world coming, and he can make the perfect army that he wants to.
Yeah. But with the Magi for the Alchemist will of course benefit the Keeper a lot, who is level 4.6 already. 2-2 upgrade about to finish. Super Wells coming as well. Tier 3 is done. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mountain Giant Show. Upgrades are coming.
Infi's looking for the timing here though. Yesterday against Lawlight, on this very map, he was finding a very strong timing before there were too many MGs. And at the moment, we don't even have a single one. It's the upgrades coming in first. But he stops for a creep camp here.
Is he close to something important? He's at the beginning of 4 and 2, taking a lot of hits on the Militia already with a good position by Moon, who gets his level 3 Alchemist. I don't know if Infi is wasting time here. Keeper comes in as well. But Moon not in a position to do anything.
Being very annoying here. This is a nice play. Just poking in from different sides, not committing, just slowing him down, being a nuisance, and giving more time for these MGs, as the first one is in production. The second one is queued behind resistant skin. But at this very moment, he really doesn't have much. He has to stall a little bit longer.
Yeah. Infi at 68 supply, but a lot of it is stuck in production. He's towering up this expo with ivory towers. Haven't seen them in a while. Both teams, of course, well protected in the back, but the Keeper is close. Not level 5, though. No Mountain King this time for the disabled, but it should just be enough damage. Here comes the Poison Ivy combo. Being countered with the Wand of the Wind dispelled immediately. Alchemist is already low at naked. Oh boy, Infi needs a personal treatment from a priest now.
Scroll of Healing coming in there, healing up the backline once again. First tower taken out. That's going to buy him a lot more time. Ancient of War, though, falls. Static defense gone, but he's going to take out the next tower. And now he has more time here to wait for more Mountain Giants.
Oh, but more towers are coming as well. How much time can he stall? 64 supply against 78. Taking out the Treants pretty fast. The Alchemist back to 50% HP, a little less. But is there enough damage against the MGs now? It's the second one coming in. Staff out on the Alchemist. It's only 2 mortar teams. And no Blizzard.
The damage really here is lacking. You would love to have some towers, but the piercing damage that still is in the army is always taking out these towers. Well done by Moon. But the mortar team damage is really starting to stack up.
Oh, the Expo is on the verge of dying here. Surround on this one MG. But yeah, he can't prevent the mortar team shots. Here we come with a little bit of repair. The Alchemist is almost falling. Nice seal scroll by Moon. But he is holding this expansion for now.
And of course, more and more MGs are coming. We have 3 now. It's gonna be 5 MGs in just a little bit. Another one pops right now, and it doesn't look like Infi's breaking this position.
Can he ignore them and just aim for the expansion? More teams are about to fall. Alchemist is still out of this fight. The priests are about to fall as well, and he throws him back. Ooh, this was the best push possible, most likely, for Infi. And it wasn't enough. 4 Mountain Giants now. The Black Hole of Taunt is ready. And nice summon of the Treants in the back line, but also a great reaction by Infi to immediately load them up into the Zeppelin, preventing them from dying. But the Alchemist is back with a level 2 acid bomb. Here we go.
Oh, that one's gonna hurt. Into everything. Even the Wisp Detonate coming in. These casters out of mana, and that usually means that the human can't stand in the fight anymore. No more slow, no more healing. Nice Zeppelin micro though, still getting a lot of value out of this one. Scroll of Healing coming in here. Big value from that one also. But just no damage against these MGs who are already on 2-2 upgrades.
Yeah, I would love to see Blizzard here. But he does have the goal to go for a Tomb of Retraining. Is he going for it now? Doesn't seem like it. Alchemist gets some... Okay, another heal scroll, which is absolutely necessary. Taunt prevents the Mortar team from running away, so he dies to the big arms of the Mountain Giants. But he has to TP out now and needs another solution to these big tanks. They will grab some sticks, and they know one direction. 6 o'clock, Infi Expo.
And I don't think there's Masonry, is there? Okay, he's got 1 level of Masonry. That's gonna help, but exactly. These MGs can lay siege to this so well.
Castle tech is almost done, but frag shards are far away. So are knights.
Is he really gonna commit in here?
I mean, what can he do? If Moon decides to kill his expansion, there's not much to do than just take this fight.
It just never seems like Infi is getting to this scary army, despite the fact that he's at 74 supply, but somehow there's no real damage coming towards this Night Elf. Yes, MGs are dropping low, but they still are so tanky. Easy to micro back, easy to save. And there is a staff as well, by the way, if things should get dire. This is the perfect position now, though, for Infi. Behind his expansion here, this would be a dangerous funnel to go into. And Moon will not go there.
Kills him.
And there's no need for him to force anything, really.
No. More upgrades. 3-2 upgrades for Moon already. This, or 3-3 even. Holy shit.
Yeah. It almost looked a little too greedy, right? How he went for so many upgrades so quickly before even having any army staying in no upkeep for such a long time. But he held on just barely. And it really was just barely.
Shop control for Moon now. He has 1 heal scroll. No invul, but a TP. But Infi is at tier 3 now. Orb of Fire even on this Archmage for a little bit more damage. As he had the gold. Invul and heal scroll and frag shards. Almost done.
Something, by the way, that we don't see all the time anymore in late game human armies is the sorceresses. How much have they really done this game? They're not even adept training, so they can't go for invis.
Yeah, I really love them when you play Blizzard to apply slow even more. But against Water Elementals, I don't know.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, and on the Mountain Giants, it doesn't last long, so you're really draining that mana super quickly. I don't even know if against 5-6 MGs you can keep them slowed because of their resistant skin.
Little bit of experience, but he's not... Oh, he is pretty close to 5, but has to react to the upcoming push. 80 supply, 3-3 Mountain Giants in a bit. Infi is starting this rat spot. Does he have the time for that?
Oh man, they're picking up the sticks. This is gonna be very dangerous. He does have a TP though, right? He does. Okay, thank goodness. Infi brought a TP up here, but look at this damage, guys. 3
Stick
attack
squad.
Upgrades.
And
He can just click on it. He can just tear it down, I think.
Think so too. Mass repair now, but the acid bomb is gonna be there. It isn't even enough repair. It's ridiculous damage of these Mountain Giants. Militia coming in, illusions for Moon to soak up damage. There is a Scroll of the Beast by Infi now, and the frag shots already. Level 4 on the Alchemist though, but the Mountain Giants are falling in the back, at least the first one. No staff being used, he saves both of them. Little mistake by Moon, as more and more are falling. He soaks up the damage with the Militia. That seems to be fine. How long is the Scroll of the Beast lasting? Not for much longer. He staffs out the next Mountain Giant. This one will survive as well. Level 4 on the Alchemist here as well. But damage is done, Expo is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Moon lost a couple of units there, but well worth it. And you know, we always say mountain giants don't deal much damage, but when they got the sticks and they're going against buildings, and of course have 3 attack upgrades as well.
Yeah, siege sticks are really sick, man. But
Keeper, by the way, getting closer to level 6, and
you know what that means? Tranquility. So many nice synergies with this build for Moon, but Infi is aiming for the counter expansion. Repair not that easy against the frag shards. Can he just right click and TP out? Doesn't seem like it, as the mountain giants are there in time.
Pretty potent human army now, though. He's got the tier 3 stuff unlocked. This inner fire is going to be very, very strong, but does he have the damage output? We have 3-2 upgrades on the rifles as well, by the way. They do have really good DPS. The Dryads are completely being obliterated in the back.
Missed, forced into a healed scroll and an invul.
So Dryads are pretty much gone, but what about the MGs? Can he take those out as well?
Oh, nice detonate by Moon as well. Not taking all of the priests out, though. Hero super low. Keeper, does he have something? No, only the town portal acid bomb. That's gonna kill him. Oh, the heal spray is there. Nice entangle on the opposing alchemist. Is it enough? Oh my god. Infi is just right clicking this expo, and the alchemist falls for Moon. The human is turning this around, as it seems. Expo dead. Alki gone. What can Moon do now?
Keeper had to TP as well to make it to the Moonwells in time because he was ticking down. The inner fire.
A phenomenal counter push. Only the MGs remaining, but he completely ignores it. He's just getting rid of these Moon wells here to make Moon supply stuck and then come back with a second attack, I guess. But it's not working out that way. Keeper is back. Super close to 6.
Unbelievable, dude. Both these players lose their expansion. I thought it was over for sure for Infi after losing his own. But this tier 3 human army is no joke. 3-3 riflemen. When do we ever see this?
3-3 mortars as well. It's an average damage of like 75. Oh, Archmage though, in deep trouble. Breaking the entangle with an invul. And now it's on the chase with the orb of fire. Plus 10 damage. Here comes the alchemist, super low as well. Wanted to transfer something, but didn't work. TP out. Tranquility saves all of the mountain giants. What an epic battle on map 1 already.
Jesus Christ. And that was so close. This keeper was so close to dying. MG's not standing in the rain there, not getting healed up. Where is he heading? Ooh. What's the rush here? Just the next creep camp, I guess.
Infi, that wasn't all in push though. He wasn't backing up his game with another gold mine. Main gold mines expire in a minute. And of course, Moon can just walk over. Infi is under the gun.
What's the resources looking like? Not good, especially the lumberman is really low. So he could get the resources together for another expo, but it's not going to be easy.
Oh, mountain giants going into this fight. No hero here. Has to be super careful about the entangle. There is one invul. Oh, nicely dispelled and loaded up into the Zeppelin. Well played by Infi. And now slow kicks in.
Of course, still takes a while here to take out these MGs. The keeper has one staff at the very least. Is he really going to commit into this funnel?
Tranquility.
Well, with the tranquility, he might.
No disable. He has to go through with this, fighting against this, trying to find the kills on the Dryads, but that's not working out too well. Where's the alchemist, by the way?
Coming in right now.
I mean, for Infi, he's still dead. No acid bombs against the 3-3 mountain giants.
Oh my god, there's so many mortar teams!
God, the frag shot mortars! Dryads have no chance in this fight, and Infi can stand there until forever because the MGs, despite the 3-3, are not doing any damage. Alchemist out again. He's just standing there. There's no damage at all.
Too much armor, too much sustain. With inner fire, these rifles have 11 armor.
He's trying to mass detonate, but the mortars catch them off guard. And now everything once again thrown into Moon's army. The militia here. Mountain giants are super low. He needs the heal spray. Expo is coming up. Oh, tranquility again. So much value. Infi got his alchemist back though. Just a matter of time when he arrives.
Is this another game of Mountain Giants not being the end-all answer?
He needs something that does damage. Acid Bomb, of course, helps. But once there's Heal Spray and Acid Bomb on the other side, he can out-heal this. Oh, Archmage, though, in trouble. Forced into the in-wall. That's his last one. On the other side, counter-focus on the Alchemist as well.
The priests here are really low on mana. They can't really dispel anymore, and they also can't inner fire anymore. So this is getting a little bit more scary. AM, by the way, getting closer to level 6.
What's it doing, though, the mass teleport? Dryads are almost out of the game. Imagine this with Blizzard again, man.
But he's got the damage from the mortars. Bit by bit here, he's
Tranquility.
tickling them.
He has 735 mana.
And so much healing, time after time.
Infi is, by the way, long distance mining, so he gets a little bit of gold during this fight.
The Expo is up for Moon again, by the way.
Yep. Oh, it's a Tree of Life, not even the Tree of Eternity. And it seems like Moon is breaking through this, but the Alchemist has a staff again. One mortar team is down. Mountain Giants are buying a bunch of time, but Tranquility is on cooldown now. He can't save all of them.
Can he get one of those MGs? It's gonna be a lot of experience.
Doesn't seem like it here. Oh man. Infi, you were so close.
So much healing, man. The heal sprays, the tranquilities. Time after time for these MGs. Tranquility, by the way, should be ready soon again.
It is.
There we go.
And he's using it immediately. Can't out-damage this. How good.
He's aiming for the keeper, though.
Yep. Oh, he takes a lot of damage with the acid bomb. He has to cancel this. But the healing was done. Level 7 on the keeper here.
It's completely bonkers, man.
Yeah.
He's healing so much against this, but the damage from the mortars might just be too much.
Oh my god. He's losing a bunch of rifles with this dive, though. Level 5 Alchemist, even more healing now. They fight forever.
Running past the MGs once again, but we don't have... Okay, we still have 6 mortar teams, actually. But they're all kind of low. The Dryads just pop immediately once they're focused.
Going for... Shouldn't he just go for the tree?
He's going for the tree. At least for a little bit, but...
Oh, he will lose a lot. And there's still the Tree of Eternity. He's killing it once.
But he's stuck, man. He's stuck here. He can't get out.
Oh,
he doesn't have a TP anymore.
He needs
a level 6 mass teleport.
Yeah, he's going for the treants already to get this tiny bit of experience that he needs. But he needs one more. Oh, Infi. This is looking desperate. And now what to kill? The Mountain Giants? That takes forever.
He could kill the Dryads, maybe. There's one Dryad left in the back.
Oh, but not against Tranquility, my friend. He just has to run. Taunt, keeping the Archmage back.
Kill the shop. Kill the shop.
Yeah.
That's level 6. Kill the shop.
He's not going for three mortar teams now. No, he's not going for it. Now he is.
There we go. There we go. That's gonna be level 6 if he gets the shop. But there's Entangle. He can cancel it.
Yep. There is mana for it. He's going Aura 3. He doesn't want the TP. He knows about the Entangle. He has more mana now on the Priest, which is nice. But can he out-heal it? Where's the Tree of Eternity, by the way?
I don't know.
Why is there no Tree of Eternity? I think he was moving down. Did he run into the creeps?
I have no idea, dude.
Infi is scanning for it as well. He has no clue. What the hell? What, Moon, what did you do? Moon is in a world of trouble. Tranquility is on cooldown. Mountain Giants are crimson red. And Infi still has the damage. Ah, okay. There is Tranquility again. Ooh, right on time.
What the hell is this game? And seriously, what happened to the Tree of Eternity?
He was moving down. I saw the red dot on the minimap. But was he just like walking into them?
One of the more mysterious cases. Like a Tree of Eternity doesn't just disappear normally. It's a pretty big thing. Alchemist, by the way, almost level 5 here on Infi's side. Is going to be quite a bit more healing.
Or a better acid bomb for the damage if he thinks that he can...
And now, revealed. Moon's revealed.
Yeah, there's no main tree anymore.
What happened to this tree?
Infi is still long distance mining, by the way. He gets a tiny bit of gold every minute or so. What a fight. How long does this fight last? Moon is not mining. Nowhere. He has no gold. He's down to 93 supply. He also has no... Oh, he has 6 wisps. But that's about it.
He has extremely good sustain, though, with this Keeper of the Grove. And also with Acid Bomb. And if he should make it to level 6 Alchemist, this game will be his. But he's not really close.
He's getting the level 5 Alchemist now with the Claws of Attack plus 12. So a little bit more damage. This Archmage is plus 35. Oh, Mortar Teams, though. You're not allowed to lose them. It's your main damage output. A lot more spells now, by the way, for Infi to use. With the level 3 Brilliance Aura. Inner Fire should be up the entire time.
Summoning these water elementals is a little bit dangerous now, so late into the game, by the way. That's gonna get the Alchemist closer to level 6. And there's no way he can fight against Transmute.
Wisps are coming in. Mass Detonate. All mana dry. He saves 3, though, for the next engagement.
Oh, this is becoming super scrappy.
It's
unbelievable.
It's really an unbelievable game.
Gets another pick-off. Another Priest falls. And these 6 MGs, man. He just can't deal with them. They're getting healed up time after time. It's nighttime now. We have Moonwell regen kicking in again.
He's buying the Endurance Aura from the shop for 400 gold or more. It's more, right?
I think it's 500, yeah.
But he wants better kiting. He wants more damage. And this is exactly what this Ancient Django gives him. If this movement speed or attack speed is winning him this game, that's the best 500 gold ever invested.
Once again, going into this little bottleneck, trying to fight off against the Mountain Giants right here. The Alchemist is flanking him from the other side. Big Acid Bomb coming in one more time. Another more team's gonna die. It seems like Moon is taking control of this game.
Invis safe though. But yeah, he's breaking through with the Mountain Giants again. He's killing more Water Elementals. He's level 7.5. And this is almost a level 6 Alchemist, but he's not supposed to die here. Can he get in range? Yes, he can. Another Mortar Team died this time. He can't catch up in experience because nothing for Moon is dying anymore.
Infi perhaps a little bit slow there with the Dispels. The Priests not using that ability. Another Water Elemental to fall. Thankfully, the Alchemist is out of range.
More tranquility. What will win this? What
Infi's army, man, it's dwindling bit by bit. He's been hemorrhaging losses over the last couple of minutes, whereas it's really nothing dying for Moon.
Yeah. Is this an unbeatable army with Tranquility and Heal Spray?
When you have no more income, it might be. I don't think he has the firepower anymore.
And as you said, man, level 6 Alchemist is Moon's win condition. He just sells everything over time.
Or he can just keep doing what he's been doing. Kill 1 unit every 30 seconds or every minute. That's good enough for him. We once were at 7 mortar teams. We're down to 2 now.
That's actually a big loss. Infi is aiming for the hero kills, but there's double staff. And Entangle. 4 Treants against this Alchemist is also not too bad. But the Keeper... Oh, this Heal Spray, man. So sick. This Archmage in this position of the game is just not good.
Not if you don't have Blizzard. These Water Elementals really aren't doing too much anymore. Another Sorceress Falls. That's level 6! We have Transmute now.
Hello, Transmute and Tranquility. Here we go. The combo most likely. Will he sell 1 unit immediately? Yes, Mortar Team gone. And Blizzard decided that you should get more gold than your opponent has to spend on it. So, yeah, Moon all of a sudden at 260. He can expand with 1 more unit sold.
Honestly, he doesn't need the gold. Like, the kill of the Transmute would be good enough, but even without, this game probably would have gone his way, as the Mountain Giants here are finally breaking through this position. Infi is holding on, trying to do whatever he can, but it's not much that he can do anymore.
Acid bomb on this alchemist. Counters with another acid bomb. Who's gonna kill a hero? Looks like it's Moon. So close though. Invis save. And there is another acid bomb here. But can he afford to reveal himself? Doesn't seem like it. Infi taps out. What a game to start this series. Unbelievable fights between the two. But Moon has the longer breath. 34 minutes on Northern Isles. Tranquility and Transmute. And Mountain Giants win him this game. Holy moly.
Oh. How many Tranquilities? What was that actually?
I don't know. I have
That
no
must have
idea.
been double digits, dude. Unbelievable.
The uptime for this is so sick. If you have the Moon Wells, of course.
Wow, what an insane game. Kills the Expo. I think it's over right then, but then in the counterattack loses his own expansion. And that was Tranquility. If there hadn't been Tranquility, Infi would have broken through, but not against all of that heal.
Never. Oh my God. Level 3 heal spray, also nice pick by Moon. Over the level 3 acid bomb, even though there is inner fire and 11 HP, 11 armor rifleman. It wasn't enough. Did you get an invite?
Nope.
Okay, maybe they're inviting the players first so they don't struggle with the colors. What does it do to your mental state if you're Infi now? You played an almost perfect game, have the sick counter push, and you are not able to win this. And this is after being so desperate that you switch races all the time already.
You could also look at it in a positive light though. Like, you were able to bring the best night elf in the world to the very edge. Like, it was about an ultimate, basically.
Yeah. True. And he didn't even play the Mountain King yet, which seems to be the best solution against this very tactic.
Clap plus Blizzard, I think, is undoubtedly the best answer against Mountain Giants we have seen by now.
Yes.
Is map dependent, though. Next map for us is going to be Last Refuge. We're loading up right now. Is this a Mountain King map? Not really. We're most likely going to be seeing AM here once again.
Yes. One mistake by Infi that I think he did, and that's exactly what Hawk did on Northern Isles as well at WGL. Not switching to Blizzard. Feeding these water elementals into Moon's experience bar. And that results in a level 6 keeper, or level 7.5 keeper, whatever it was. And ultimately in the level 6 alchemist. That's a mistake. They don't provide too much anymore. Yes, good damage, but it's medium armor against piercing damage, so it's reduced anyway. And just this massive amount of experience.
Yeah, I think so too. Of course, when you're in this weird position, stuck in on one base, being able to afford 300 gold is really difficult. But he was on 2 bases for a very long time. At one point, he should have been able to squeeze in those 300. But yeah, hard call. Those water elementals blocking the way for your rifles and mortar team is also worth something. Of course, they don't deal much damage, but maybe they soak up quite a bit. But again, a liability, certainly. Okay, first game is done with. Second game, what do we see? It's not going to be a surprise Mountain King. Again, this would be very unusual here on this map. It's going to be AM to start with against the Keeper of the Grove. Once again, is this going to be as economically focused again by Moon this game? And is this perhaps going to be the Hawk opening? Level 1 AM harass.
That's exactly what I wanted to point out as well. Level 1 Archmage harass. Infi and TH alike were both known to be aggressive in Human Mirror quite some time ago. That completely changed, but of course they know how to play an aggressive Archmage, and they are so good at last hitting as well, especially Infi. His Dota skills, quote-unquote, with last hitting and denying are most likely the best in the world. So I would love to see this play from him.
Interesting question here is what the keeper starts with. It's the Treants first,
Yes.
which I'm still not sure is the right call, by the way. But we'll see. AM is taking his time here, taking this creep camp. You can just summon one water elemental here and then run over immediately to harass as quickly as you can. So he is not... Is he going for the lab? No, right? I mean, the merc camp? No. Okay, he's going for his own green camp. So no harassment early here for Infi. He's deciding to find experience himself.
Thank you, by the way, Lou1411 for the sub, and Akira the Russia not only subbing, but also a 10 euro donation. I could watch you the whole day, man. Thank you very much for the support.
Yeah, after a game like that, certainly. And yeah, also from my side, thank you very much. Keeper here, nice start for him. He wasn't slowed down on level 1, and he got 2 intelligence items. Exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah. On the
And
other
the tech
side.
starts, no expansion for the human.
Huh. Okay. Early alchemist then to contest the middle, I guess. He's going into harass mode now. Maybe feeding a bit on these Treants. But he's up against Entangle and Treants now. It's not going to be easy.
So, denying here is a big deal. Don't give him level 3. Can you do it?
Yes.
Well done. That one is one for the checkbox.
That wasn't easy against Entangle and right clicks.
Yeah, absolutely. But as you said, he's really good at this. But now the AM is far away from this footman. Don't see that one getting denied. Trying to get into range. But this one... Oh.
Yeah, Keeper got it.
Keeper got it, right? Yeah. And that level 3, guys. This is where the danger begins. This is where he gets really, really strong. Especially with the Alchemist joining the battle soon.
Yeah. Moon has no Huntress Hall yet. So maybe forgetting about it. Infi with the Blacksmith where it's supposed to be. Archmage is trying to deny some experience. Gets the replenishment potion. Very nice. Detonate against the water elemental. That's some experience for Infi again. He's trying to get in range of these footmen. 2 already gone. Makes it harder to contest the middle in the mid game.
A player's forces are
Sees another one. Or sees the other 2 again. And that's going to be another kill. Oh, he's running back in with the other footman. That one could get entangled now as well. But he will at least make it to safety. This will be a big deny if he gets it.
Nope.
And he gets it again.
Yeah, he got it again, yeah. But he got some experience on the other side of the map with the archers where he's creeping. And I don't think he can... is it level 3? Don't think so. Nope, just barely. 5 XP. And if not for the denies, he would face a level 3 keeper now.
Exactly. And the denies were nice, but it was still footman lost in the end. So how many footies does he have left? 1. Yeah. That is it. We have rifles now starting to come out. And whereas footmen are somewhat expendable, you really don't want to lose these rifles. And that's going to be hard to do if, once again, Moon finds his opponent, because he's almost level 3 already.
Counter expansion, not a counter expansion, normal expansion by Moon in the works. A little late though. Entangle against the rifleman. You really don't want to lose that. Can he prevent the damage somehow? Can he prevent the kill? He is aiming for the keeper to force the town portal, maybe. But this rifleman, the very important first rifleman, is going to fall as the archers say hello and put an arrow in their head.
And that's now level 3 keeper and...
Wow.
The GG.
A little bit of an Infi, but understandably so, I guess. So many footmen killed. The movement of Moon. He was always there when he needed to be there.
Yeah.
And killed just so much.
And despite a lot of nice denies there being executed, not quite good enough. And I wonder, was that the opening that was the mistake? We've seen that aggressive Hawk opening before, but Infi didn't decide to go for it.
Yeah, I think on Last Refuge... You need that. You need to pressure the keeper as hard as you can. But that didn't happen, and that's quite surprising since it was working for every human basically on this map in the past week or 1.5.
Is this Infi now frustrated already? That looked like a bit of an early GG, but it was, of course, a horrible early game for him. He lost 4 footies and the rifle. Was not level 3 AM. against level 3 Keeper. That was a rough one. But that was one of the harder maps. Now we're going to one of the better maps, certainly. This is where he played so well against Lawlight, as we are going towards Terranas Stand next. It's going to be a fast level 2 hero. It's going to possibly be a fast level 3 hero. And the Shadow Priest, who changes everything here. And could also be another nice long macro game, which I certainly wouldn't mind seeing.
Indeed. It is match points for Moon, though. 3 in a row. Infi. Did Moon break him? Is he back to the Masked Colosseum mindset when he taps out when nothing really is working in the early? Or will he put on a show and a fight as he did on map 1? Or is the semifinal over and we will get the big grand final? Possibly the biggest grand final possible with TH and Moon. TH is waiting in the finals after his win over Foggy. And Moon is just one map away.
Alright, here we go, guys. This could be our last one, but hopefully not. Hopefully we're gonna make this a 5-mapper. Terranas Stand. We have Infi in the bottom right and Moon in the top left. What's the openings gonna be? What's the heroes gonna be as well? We saw MK kind of be the star of the show earlier. Infi, not at all selecting this hero so far.
Not yet, no, but the Mountain King maps are yet to come with Echo Owls, and this one especially. This is where I guess it all started, since Human found out how to creep this spot and this one with Clap in no time. And Moon, Engine of War at the natural. So again, moving away from the Merc camp in favor of the expansion.
And I like that as well. We saw on Northern Isles already, if you get that Expo up early, you can crank out for the late game all those upgrades so quickly and can suddenly explode into those mass MGs. Which proved to be the superheroes of that map. But if we have MK here, maybe that's not the case anymore.
Archmage.
But again, it's Archmage instead.
And that is interesting. Like, we saw this Mountain King work on this map so many times.
He played the same against Lawlight, right? He also did not choose to go for the MK, but played AM instead. Played a super strong game with that, by the way. That was insane.
Yeah, he won that. So with that, okay, maybe he has some reasons to do that. He played a Mountain King on Echo Owls, though. So if he wins this game, there is still a chance to see the MK later. But he's under so much pressure now. He cannot afford many mistakes throughout the entire game. Then he's out.
Yeah, Moon, a player of that caliber, will not allow you to make any. So the creep route, the opening seems to be the same again as it was against Lawlight. Go towards the gold mine immediately, creep it up with militia. Not expanding yet, but rather sending the militia back, then going for the Merc camp, then the green, and that's going to be your level 3. Moving across the map with that and expanding behind it. Looked very, very strong against Lawlight. How's it going to look against Moon, if it in fact is the same?
Archmage is losing a few HP already. Gets a Pendant of Energy, though. That's nice to see. On the other side, the Keeper has the same item. And a Tome of Intelligence, which is also not too bad. So, did Moon... Of course, he saw the games against Lawlight. What's his idea against it? Once again, First Blood goes to Moon as he kills the Scout Footman.
This Expo again, very early. Tree of Life on only one Archer. And right now,
Players' forces are under attack.
Infi could decide to be aggressive against this. He has 3 footies. He could run across the map with a level 2 AM. Potentially. But it's of course always dangerous. Is that the right call? There's going to be a Keeper with Entangle. There's going to be at least 2 Archers by then. Maybe you're just going to be getting all your footies sniped. So he decides not to be aggressive. Instead is creeping up himself even more. No Merc camp yet, which I find very surprising.
Yeah. On neither side. More Archers, of course, Claws of Attack. These items for Moon are really good. No tier 2 tech, of course, because of the expansion. Same goes for Infi, who is super low on lumber. Can't even fast build. Resource mismanagement a little.
I started producing it with 6 peasants there. That's really heavy. Oh, the Keeper is staffing in.
Yep.
He's looking for the cancel.
Yep. It's a little too late for the cancel, but how many peasants can he kill?
The first one here, certainly gonna be going his way. Here comes the Shadow Priest though, as finally Infi did go for the Merc Camp. He's getting very far forward here though. You don't want to lose that Shadow Priest. That guy has so much value throughout all of the game. That's a big mistake.
And level 3.
No more Shadow Priest.
Oh boy, Moon finds the perfect opening. No pressure on his expansion. Super early level 3. Shadow Priest kill. Delayed expansion. And a fast attack for Moon as well.
That was pretty sloppy, honestly, by Infi. You don't want to lead with the Shadow Priest, dude. That guy has got only 200 something HP.
Well, we saw it yesterday by... Was it Lawlight? I'm not too sure anymore. Where he sent the Shadow Priest into his base after creeping on Echo Owls, and that saved his ass because he could dispel. So maybe that was the thinking process behind. No, it was Infi as well, right? On Echo Owls against this.
Yeah, but now Shadow Priest is dead, and dead for a long time, and it's still on cooldown. Good thing though is, doesn't have a long cooldown in the Merc Camp, so he's gonna have at least one very soon again. But ideally you want to get the first one, keep it alive. Get the second one, keep it alive. And get a third one later, and then you're moving into the mid game with 3 Shadow Priests, and that's gonna be so much dispel for you.
Exactly as TH did against Foggy today.
Yeah, and when you have the backup of the Brilliance Aura, that can be so effective for you. But okay, maybe I'm concentrating on this too much. In the end, it was still only 1 Shadow Priest kill. I think he lost, what, only 1 Peasant or 2. So it's not all that bad. This game is still looking fine and dandy for both of these guys.
Moon with level 3.7 and the Belt of Giant Strength. That's not an item that brings him a lot of value. He has a Shredder again very early on. And Infi did not start his tech yet here.
Player's forces are under attack.
Looking for the macro play again. Mass Lumber. And perhaps later bring him to the defense if you have to do it.
Stone for the Archmage. Treant killed. Lumber Mill coming up now. But Moon is positioning in the middle of the map. And of course that means tier 2 is almost done. Alchemist is coming in these unique spots. Go towards the Korean.
Yeah, if you can rush this level 5 Keeper and more importantly level 6 Keeper again, he's gonna be the big backup for these MGs if this is where we are heading. The Hunter's Hall is done, so the lore should be coming soon as well. Now we have Infi being scouted here by a Wisp. Is it Zeppelin time, possibly? This is something we used to see all the time in the old patch, in the old meta. Zeppelin harass, but no, not just now.
There is no Arcane Tower, and he summons the wrong trees, I guess. Okay, now the Militia are coming in. Otherwise, this farm falls. And he cancels that tower, so Moon is playing nicely. But here's an Archmage in the main. Can't possibly deny the lores, but he doesn't find it yet. Aiming for the Shredder first.
Oh, that would be a big one. That's gonna mean him low on lumber for quite a long time. And of course, was very expensive to get as well. And that Shredder will not be getting out of this. Nice pickup. Both players here aiming for the economy. But possibly Infi doing more damage right now.
If he can get the lores, it would be gigantic. But he's not focusing on that. He's focusing on the moon wells. Can he still not see it? It is nighttime. Desperately trying to hold on against these treants with Militia, but not that easy to do. No repair against this farm. Infi is supply stuck.
So many treants. And still so much more mana on this Keeper, man. He's just never running out of mana. It seems like now there has to be a TP home from the AM. Only bringing back the Berserker, by the way. Everything else fell.
Yeah. And Infi thinks the same, like, what? That's it? Come on, that's ridiculous. I can stay here until the end of days with more treants. He takes out the Berserker. This is Infi on his way out of the tournament, I guess. The Expo is up. Tech is done. But still, he can't go for a second hero, even if he wants to, because there's no farm.
Yeah, the only thing Moon really lost there was the Shredder, and he can just rebuy it right now.
Yep.
He's going for his own Zeppelin, actually. Looking for a bit of pressure himself.
This is looking pitch black for Infi. Lores are up. Dryads are coming. Dispel in the works. Moon's favorite units at the moment. Mountain King second. No Alchemist.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the drop comes in. Acid Bomb. Right clicks. Takes out the tower rather quickly. And Moon is just... He's just annoying everywhere. Attacking everywhere. Dealing damage everywhere. GG! Infi again. And man, as close as game 1 was, Moon broke Infi on Northern Isles. And from that moment on, no chance.
Yeah, this really seemed to be a mental thing there towards the end. Too bad. As you say on map 1, Infi showed that he can absolutely make this a close game. But just something clicked the wrong way for game number 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah. Moon in the final. Moon versus TH tomorrow.
Yeah, what a final. Can we just fast forward to tomorrow, 12 CET, and just continue to cast? I am so hyped for this. Of course, we're going to get Foggy versus Infi as well at the game for 3rd. Which would be, of course, a nice win for Foggy if he gets the bronze medal and defeats Infi again, as he did at WGL. But Moon versus TH, what a grand final. We've seen this. This was the last WCG grand final. These players have so much history.
Yeah. And TH also the more mentally stable player between the human gods of Infi and TH. Don't think he's going to get rattled as much as Infi seemed to have gotten today. That's going to be one epic game, dude. I am so looking forward to it. And also, Foggy versus Infi, they're going to have a chance to redeem themselves.
Yes.
Not the best day today for these two guys.
Absolutely not. Foggy with mistakes. Infi maybe with one wrong choice to not go for Blizzard that cost him game 1. And then game 2 and 3, let's just forget about them. But yeah. Moon super strong. Not making many mistakes there and not being thrown off, not exhausted, nothing. TH, possibly the best TH we've seen since since the Gold Series in summer.
Yeah, absolutely deserving these two players in the final. And I hope it's going to be a neck-to-neck race tomorrow, dude. Yeah. That's gonna be so epic. 5 maps, or is it even best of 7 final?
It's best of 7, man.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I want to see.
That's gonna be epic. Moon's win streak is still intact. He didn't lose a single best of 3 since October 2018, but he has the best challenger possible in the 3X. I can't wait for tomorrow. You can't wait for tomorrow, I hope. So stay home, watch it work. Do anything you can to watch these games live because it's gonna be fantastic. That's back to Warcraft for today. Thank you very much for the contributions. You can support us. We are skipping like work hours and stuff to be able to cast in the middle of the day here in Europe. So every support helps, either by subscribing on this little button there. You get replay packs there as well and sub icons and stuff. And if you use the normal Twitch sub, you don't even get ads anymore. You can also donate your money via PayPal, credit card, or cryptocurrency using the Streamlabs link, donate.backtowarcraft.com. We have merchandise as well. You can reach that via shop.backtowarcraft.com, or use our Amazon referral link that we just updated yesterday, not only for Germany anymore, but also the US and the UK. Amazon.backtowarcraft.com for Germany, AmazonUS.backtowarcraft.com for the US, and guess what? Amazon UK for the guys in the United Kingdom. I think that's it, Remo, right? Did I forget about something?
One more thing here. Our favorite song, the goodbye routine. But yeah, see you again tomorrow for the finals. You don't want to miss this. Take care, guys, and have a nice day.
Bye-bye.